Hello! Happy Monday. Another wonderful, grand Monday filled with conquest and colonialism. Look, colonialism was not a bad idea. Alright, we're gonna start the stream off with something very controversial. Colonialism was a good fucking thing. You know how I know that? Because people don't shit on the floor in colonial anywhere. Colonial India, people were shitting on the floors. Nobody said, hey, you know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna shit on the floors. But no, they're not Chinese. They're not Chinese. Good God, they're not Chinese. As much as they maybe are from that region, they're not Chinese. They're in the general region, but good freaking God. Oh, I have to walk you through my day because if I had to suffer it, so do you. Korea? No. Maybe north, not south. South Korea's still shit in the corner. No, these are. I mean, they're. When I say they're from that part of the world, I don't. Whoa, what the hell? Why is the graphical? What the fuck? Why does it look like potato? Is it me? Something squirrely happened. I don't know what it was, but something. I feel like something squirrely happened. Like something there. Okay, for some reason it looks better now. I don't know why. Maybe I had a stroke. You guys, it looks fine on stream. No. It just looked really wonky to me for a second. Like maybe I just had a stroke, which is possible. Maybe that's what it was. I just had a stroke. I mean, I had a very rough day. There's only so much of that crap I can take before I start to lose my goddamn mind. What are the Broodii doing way the hell out of here? Imperator. I don't know, it just seems like it's a little bit lower res than it normally is. Maybe it's because it's dark, and the dark doesn't really do well with the colors. Who knows? Alright, there's a lot of dudes in here that need to die. We're gonna move somebody. Yeah, we're gonna move this guy over there. Looks fine in the stream. Okay, good. Alright, cool. Fantastic. Alright. So, we're gonna try to defeat the remainder of the British. But the Broodii, they have expanded way too far for my own care and liking. I don't like the fact that they've gotten so far. Wait, do I have a diplomat anymore? Did he die? Oh my God, I think my diplomat died. I have played so long, I've only made one diplomat, because I only really need one. Yes. We're gonna just auto-manage.
Killer waiting for orders.
Hell yeah, let's go kill some people. Arretium. Nope.
Assassin ready.
There we go.
Can I be of service?
Are you gonna go kill him or not? God dang it. Kill him.
His life will end.
There we go. That's better. Anyway. No killing. No, we're gonna kill people. We're gonna kill lots of people, actually. Don't you worry about that. There's gonna be so many dead people. As soon as I get to figuring out how to kill people, I'm gonna do that. And there's gonna be lots of them. Because I'm making 20 grand a turn. And I really need to make sure that 20 grand goes to the right causes, okay? I need to make sure they go to all of my BLM projects, okay? Otherwise, I might end up in a bad position, okay? So first things first. Oh, God. Why are y'all so angry? You should not be this angry. There's no reason for you to be this angry. You should be happy. Like, you should be ecstatic. You only have to win the game with diplomacy. Oh, good God. Okay, so I will never call myself a good Total War player. I like playing Rome Total War. I never have ever called myself a good Lord. Why is everybody pissed off? Like, low. Why is all this stuff high? I don't get it. If you're happy, you know what, clap them cheeks. Look, man, I understand. If you're happy and you know what, clap them cheeks. I mean, don't tempt me, man. Geisha's just in the other room. All I gotta do is say, "Bitch, roll over." That's all. That is the extent of my need. I just have to tell her to do that. Okay. I think, bitch, turn around. Although she might get a little upset if I actually call her a bitch. She might get a little ornery if I do that. So I'm not gonna do that for the sake of my mental and physical well-being. But I mean, plus with recent events, that'll make it tighter. It will, in a way. I mean, that is one way, but there's ways around that too, so I wouldn't worry about that part too much. It's the, sounds like a plan, good god, no. It's like, well, alright, thanks for coming by, everybody. I'm gonna go, do a thing. But no, today has been a really weird day, so we buy this new location, right? Okay, and I'm like, alright, well, no big deal. And it used to be like 3 different things. And at one point it was a restaurant, then it turned into a car dealership, then it turned into something else. I'm not really... I don't know what it was before. It was a thing. It was a store, it did stuff, it didn't work out. Now, that doesn't bother me at all. Businesses come and go. What kind of irritated me was the part where, as they're bringing the new guy in, or sorry, not bringing the new guy in, as we're you know, getting stuff ready, they're walking me around. I'm looking at stuff, taking notes, you know, the little stuff, not a big deal. Why are people leaving? And I have probably one of the worst instances of, like, just what the hell are you people doing? I understand that there are things where you get frustrated and you say no more. But I want to know what that point is, because I did not see the reason this decision was made. All I saw was the result of the decision. And I'm just going to tell you what the decision is first off. There were people that were working at this store that were banned from using the bathroom. Banned. Their own workers were banned from using the bathroom. Now, that sounds like a horrible violation, but according to the manager, upon telling me this, after discovering what I'm about to tell you, I was horrified. Because, say horrified, that's a bit excessive. Unhappy. I was unhappy because I didn't want to deal with this. And I was like, this is supposed to be a simple day. I just needed to come by here and do this quick thing. It's a 15-minute thing.
End the bloodshed.
No.
Until
we're
next
not, we're
time.
not doing that. Yeah, until next time, which is when I'm going to come over there and I'm going to basically hang you all in crosses. And the way this place works is there... wow, that green is green. Holy crap. Yeah, it like really overcorrects, it feels like. I don't know what's going on there. And so I you know, it's basically there's these little there's these smaller buildings next to the main buildings. And so one of these buildings is a empty warehouse. An empty warehouse whose only real, I guess you'd say, use is that it's got a drain in the floor. And everything kind of just leans into the drain.
Awaiting your command.
And that's fine. That's totally fine. Wow, 400 denarii per turn. Good God. Okay. It's 400 denarii. Jeez. 371 denarii per turn. Good Lord. Okay. Let's make some more of these guys. Oh, I can't. Never mind.
Awaiting your command.
You got it, boss. Let's get you over there.
Imperator.
Now, let's see. Where can I throw you guys? Can I go conquer Egypt? What happens if I go conquer Egypt? What happens if I start the Crusades early, huh? You think they'll get mad? There's a Greek city right there. Nice. Okay, let's do that. Let's see. Do we have any boats? Do I have any floaty boats? I gotta have some floaty boats around here. I thought I had some floaty boats. Let's make some floaty boats.
General.
Now, that's a full-on army right there. But we need some more. We need some more troopers. Some more guys that are good at their jobs. It's a legionary cohort. Auxilia. We really don't need Praetorians at this point, but we do need, we want some archers. Let's throw some archers over here. I mean, otherwise we'll be waiting forever for these guys to figure that out. Alright, what can you guys make? You can make the Auxilia. Anyway. There we go. That reduces my overall recruitment across the board. Okay. And then we'll try to take Cadonia. And then we'll have a nice little foothold, a little fortress right there. Because those guys are just terrible people and they don't deserve anything, including their home. I mean, I wouldn't give it to them. Good lord, have you seen these people? They're not even people. They're barely people. Oh, let's retrain all you guys. But anyway, so when I walk into this lovely little warehouse, I am greeted by what I can only describe as the worst damn dirty Italians. Exactly. I am greeted by what I can only describe as one of the most horrible smells I've ever smelled in my life. And that's saying something. I've smelled dead bodies, man. Like, I know what a decomposing dead body in the sun smells like. That is, whoa, that's bad. Oh my god, like, you can't, like, there's nothing I can describe what a dead body smells like. It smells like a Mexican, oh jeez. But the smell of open-air feces and piss that is stained and worked its way into concrete in a hot-boxed warehouse. Oh boy! Man, that hit me like a freaking freight train. That was bad. It was so bad. I was like gagging, and the manager was gagging too, but he was like, yeah, we don't let them use the bathroom anymore. And I turned to him and I said, you can't say that. Hotbox you with a half a dozen corpses. Oh god, no. Because after, I mean, if you hotbox somebody with that, eventually they'll stop smelling the corpses. The part that kind of got me is that once he said that, I was like, you cannot say that to me. Like, I cannot, not that I care, I can't hear those words come out of your mouth. Ever. Like, that's gotta be some kind of violation where you have banned your own employees from using the restroom. And he goes, you don't understand. Every time they go into the restroom, like, we require a deep clean. Geisha rescues from the hotbox and give you a hug, and then she throws up all over you. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. And I sat there, and I was just like, you can't do this. You can't do this. And, like, when he was describing what they would do, though, is that at the end, like, they would go into the bathroom and just crap on the bathroom, and then, like, or just fire away at the sinks. Like, not peeing, no. Like, they would sit on the actual sinks and just go in the sinks. And then they would use the faucets. How are these morons capable of doing their job? I don't know what their job was. I didn't ask. I didn't care. This is not my headache. This is not my headache. Aside from the smell, this is not my headache. Good lord, that's a lot of Romans. I'm kind of like gearing myself up for some of the wars that I'm gonna have to fight in a little bit. And I'm sitting here going like, do I really want to go to war with Rome? Do I really need to? But they would use the faucets then to clean themselves. And I don't mean clean themselves as in like take water and like kind of splash. No, they would use the faucets and they wipe themselves on the faucets. People are retarded. They would sit and then they would use that to kind of wipe their butts on the faucet. God damn it, man. I can't believe I'm saying these words. I'm saying words and I don't understand them. So they would sit up there and then lean on the and freaking grind on the faucet. Oh my god. This is why everything needs to be loaded in a catapult and sent back without any hearing. You know, I'm not against this at this point. I'm not against this at all. And I just sit there and I'm just like, I don't understand. I don't understand how you could do this. Why would you do this? In what world do you think this is okay? In what world is this a good idea for you? In what world do you think this is acceptable behavior under any circumstances? Because right now, I'm drawing a blank. I don't get it. Explain to me like I'm 5 why this works. Why this does what you think it does. Why? Just tell me why. And I looked at him and I was just like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're doing it. Whatever, fine. And I was just, this is why, just, oh my god, I can't stand people sometimes. And this is one of those moments where I look at him and I'm just like, get away from me. I can't do this. Like, but like, when I saw, I have a dream, just snap my fingers, deport every illegal alien back to the country of origin, and render them unable to re-enter the U.S. under any circumstances. No, after today, I'm right on board with you. I'm done. I can't handle it anymore. This is ridiculous. Like, you've got people that don't know basic bathroom etiquette, and I'm expected to share a country with these people. Absolutely not. Like, no, I'm sorry. If you don't know how to use a bathroom, like, that should be like, it's almost like a poll tax. If you don't know how to use the bathroom, I cannot help you. Like, there's nothing I can do to explain. I understand, like, hey, we don't have toilets where we grew up. Can you explain to me what I do? Like, okay, I poop in the water, now what? Okay, fine. You flush the toilet, you wipe your bottom, be done. Like, you know, just you know, here's some wet wipes that makes it easier, go. Good lord, I should not have to go, oh, you don't speak my language, and you have to do, no. No. Absolutely not. No. No, 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 no. No. It is horrible. I was horrified. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, so I go in there. I am now dealing with this, and I'm looking at the ground, and oh crap. Oh, that's fine. It's just rebels. I'll just auto-resolve that. Oh, okay, never mind. I won't auto-resolve that. Apparently that my guys cannot fight those. Okay. Even though I had advantage and everything, but it's fine. But the part that gets me the most, the part that kind of just makes me go, what is happening? Is when we went to go look, I kind of just walked over there, and the more I walked over there, the worse this got. And it just became worse, and worse, and worse, and worse. Until finally, I looked over at the ground, and I saw just, it had been, like, the slate gray concrete was now black and brown stained. Like, it had worked its way into the smooth concrete. And I was like, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't care. I don't care. This is not my problem. This is not my thing to deal with. And the manager was so embarrassed, and he's like, yeah, I know we're new to the team, but like, I promise the rest of the store's fine. I was like, I don't care. This is, I'm gonna let, you know, I'm not gonna tell anybody. This is not my problem. You can find a way to clean. Poop smoothie on the floor. Then the ice cream machine broke down again. Well, you know what? They can keep it. I know. And that's whenever he goes, well, yeah, but we power wash it. And I stopped and I turned on my heel and I was like, you what? And he's like, we power wash it into the drain. And I was like, you should rub their nose in it. I mean, if they're gonna act like animals, I don't see an argument against it. That's the problem. I see no argument against this, because if they're gonna act like animals, why should I treat them like anything other than animals? Oh my god. Okay, there's no governor here. You. Up here. No governor, no okay, so a lot of the Gaelic colonies don't have governors. You're going up here. You are going up here. Oh, there's somebody up there. So you're gonna go right there. That drain isn't necessarily meant for that kind of wastewater, and where it goes may be causing contamination. They should have moved to India if they would act like that. Dude, you are preaching to the goddamn choir, man. Like, no arguments from me, man. No arguments from me. If they're gonna act like animals, I don't see why I have to deal with that. I'm blown away by the idea that you've got people that are trying to like, oh no, this is what they're doing and this is fine. And I'm like, no, this is not fine. This is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Why would you accept this? Like, why would you ever accept this? And I get it. Like, again, but like, get rid of them. He said, well, this job is like, you know, this is the kind of labor that we can get. And I was like, dude, if you want your bathroom to not look and smell like piss and shit, then you should hire people that don't want to do that to your stuff. Like, that's just it. But the fact that they had to have one of the employees come out and power wash the animals' filth away every day. Just... I mean, I was like... My stomach lurched at that point. Like, what is wrong with you? Why? They should pay appropriately if they can't get normal people for the job. Right? I'm not saying that person should be fired. I don't think that. But, like, I hope that whenever the right guy comes in there and starts cleaning the place up, I'm hoping that goes away. Because, holy crap, if I have to deal with that again, I'm going to be like, I quit. No, I'm not. No, you don't pay me enough for this. They should be fired from a cannon. I mean, Into the Sun, possibly, preferably, maybe. I'm not against it. Rioting. Who dares riot? They don't dare riot, not in my house. Yeah, no, nobody riots in here. You know why? Because I'm going to murder them all if they do. And, you know, don't say that this is an empty threat. I've literally crucified people for less in this game. The mere existence of certain people has made me want to crucify people, okay? It's like, Egypt is created. Very good. I understand what my next task is. My next task is to murder all of them. Are we not done? Let's just cycle through these. But yeah, no, it's been a fun day. It's been a very fun day. I was so excited about that. But the fact that I could just, like, you know, I didn't get to see the guy actually do the power washing. But, like, being the guy who had to power wash that crap, and, like, this has been going on for years. They've let this go on for year plus. Like, it's been over a year that they've been letting this happen. And I'm just sitting here going, I understand your frustrations. I get it. I really do. You cannot do this. It sounds like the guy running it needs to be fired. Well, again, like, I mean, it wasn't necessarily that guy's decision to do this, right? Like, I mean, it may have been that the people we bought it from demanded this is what he do. Like, oh, no, we're going to cut down costs so we can sell the company to do X, Y, Z. Like, you know, there could be a reason why this was done, and maybe he had no control over it. I'm hoping that that is the case, because, holy crap, if the alternative is true, where he's like, no, I just did this because it was cheaper, I'm like, dude, my first recommendation is get rid of this douche nozzle. He's letting people poop outside, and he's hiring people that don't know any better. Like, tell them before we let them go, the reason we're letting you go is because you let people poop outside. And that you didn't once try to, like, make this not happen. But that all depends upon how profitable it is, and yada yada yada. That's my guess. But still, it is insanity to me that you can move or be in the first world and not know how to use a fucking bathroom. And I try not to curse, but holy crap. It is just, it blows my mind in every horrible way imaginable that you've got people that go, yeah, no, I don't know how to do this. It's the same people that poop, like, squatting down over the toilet in, like, the porta potties in, like, a chemical plant, right? Like, oh, I'm just gonna fire down at the toilet, the bowls. Like, that's not, why? Why are you doing this? That's not how you do this. What are you doing? Why are you acting like a 2-year-old trying to figure out how to use the bathroom whenever your parents didn't tell you how? Like, why are you doing this? It's disgusting. But that's my day. That's my day. And I hope to forget about it very quickly, because I'm not going back to that place, even if they freaking pay me. Alright, so we got 2 ships that are ready.
Aye, Captain. Ready to sail.
Let's see if we can get some more over here. I doubt it. Like, this is going to be too late by the time they go, but still.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, so how was your day, Fokker? Hopefully it was better than mine. Though I suspect that everybody's day is better than mine.
General!
Meh. Oh, no? Was your day just as bad? Oh, 14,000 gold per turn, good lord.
General!
Because I'm still dealing, and by the way, I'm still dealing with the fallout of what happened a few days ago. It was the street pooping savage bad, but it's not good. Oh, good lord. I would like to hear about when you have a good day. I want to hear about those days too. I'm actually looking forward to one day when you're like, you know what? It wasn't that bad today. Like, I'm waiting for that day. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. It's bound to happen.
Orders, General! General!
Dude, I want a good day. Look,
Move out!
a good day starts with your decision, sir.
Sir!
I don't know why, but today seems like it's going to be a great day. There's something in the air that makes me feel like things are going to go my way. The birds are chirping tweedledee. The sun is shining bright. Alright, now let's see. I don't want to buy Praetorians, mostly because I like the Legionaries. I'm preferential to Legionaries. Now, the Stades all the way up to Principes, we could probably just drop all these guys, but I'm not quite ready to do that yet. So let's do this.
Imperator! Sir! Imperator!
There we go. I haven't felt actual joy in over a decade, and I've been overall miserable for the past 2 years almost. I'm hoping for better by next month. The April would be nice. Well, sir, I'm sorry that you have not felt any joy in hanging out for the past 2 years. I hope that it gets better. Hopefully there's a little bit of joy hanging out. God dang it, it's like a knife right to the gut. It's like, I don't have fun. Not even when we play games. Everything sucks. There's a difference between being momentarily happy and experience actual joy. This is true. That is a very wise differentiate. I don't consider them the same, because they're not the same. I tried to gaslight you and you caught me. I don't appreciate that. Because many troglodytes will assume they're the same thing. Happiness and joy are not the same. They're very, very different. Joy is a overarching feeling, whereas happiness is momentary. I would say joy is a state of being, versus happiness is a temporary state. Let's see here. Now, I am going to try to knock out the Britannians. The filthy barbarians at my doorstep will be annihilated entirely. There'll be nothing left. And then I'll need to probably start working my way on the Romans. And somehow try to find a way to go to war with Rome without triggering a massive freaking army that's going to attack me on my doorstep. Because right now, the Scipii and the Brutii are at the height of their power. Instead of me cutting them off like I was originally intending, that did not work out. Because I remember the original game, if you took Karali, or Carolus, whatever it's called, it would jack up the Scipii's AI, and Brutii, if you took one of the Dalmatia provinces, joy requires some deeper level of fulfillment that lasts even when you're not necessarily happy. Well, I consider myself relatively joyful. Even when stuff's not going the way that I want it to go. Even when life is relatively unfair. I usually find myself to be like, you know what, it's okay, we'll make it through. Yeah, it's not the most important thing in the world, you know. But it is important to find some joy in life. It really is. Like, if you don't, you're going to drive yourself nuts. So, sorry, you should get on that, because I told you to.
Yes?
How dare you make me even say that to you? I shouldn't have to tell you this. Now, go be happy. Go find joy. As if you could just find it on a street corner. Well, you can for a price, but it's only temporary. It's not only joy, it's just like momentary happiness. You haven't tried the number of people that you down on every level that I have. You had some bad shit, but I've had far too many people betray my trust. Oh, god dang it, kitty cat. I just breathed in and like kitty cat fur just went right in my mouth. Now I got cat mouth. Sir, I think you've let some of my more funny stories get in the way of the fact that life has not been easy up to this point. I was brushing my cats earlier. The mail will not stop. Yeah, I know, right? So I got Lila in my lap right now. She's a little cute. She's a little orange and black. Little, what are they called? The orange black tabby? Not tabby. They're orange, black, and white cats. I forget what they're called. They're like almost exclusively female.
General.
But like she sheds so much. It is incredible how much she sheds. It is uncomfortable. Like she'll just sit there and I'll like pet her and I'm like, how do you have this much fur on you? How is this possible? I'd rather have bad people leave. The people who have fucked me over stuck around and I didn't have the means to escape them. See, but the thing is that, you know, so think of it this way, is that it's easy to hold a grudge. It's easy to hold a grudge. It's easy to get mad. The way I usually work is I don't really get mad at people that do stuff like that to me. Not anymore. And it's not because I don't like it. It's not because I enjoy what they do. What I'll usually do is if I give somebody the opportunity to have my trust and they betray it, I just simply go, cool, you won't get it again. And that's the end of it. I don't talk about it. I don't really bring it up again. It's just that's it. It's over. And in order for them to regain that trust, they got to work really hard. And most people are like, well, no, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not gonna spend that much effort to do that. And I was like, that's fine. You don't have to. I don't have a grudge. I just want them gone. I'd rather exercise these type of people for my life. See, I guess I don't care enough because like if they want to hang around, that's fine. I don't hold it against them. I don't really worry about it. It's just something that I don't care enough about at that point because once you've kind of burned that bridge with me, you become an acquaintance, and that's it. Like even if you were a friend before, if you burn the trust, you're just gone. There's no real way around it. I don't care enough at that point. And even if you're like, well, that's really, you know, even if you apologize, but like a direct backstab takes a long time for me to forgive, like fully. But that's like you have to try to get to that point. And I've had people that do it, but it's not something that happens often enough where I would say is a problem for me. I'll say it that way. It's not something I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Orders.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if I have the troops to take them. We're gonna do our first battle with our new troops. Because, you know, I mean, that's the thing. Is I'm a relatively forgiving person, and that doesn't mean we will never hang out again. It doesn't mean we'll never do stuff again. It's just that you will never be pulled into the inner circle like you used to be. Right? Like, you'll never actually have my confidence anymore. I will never tell you anything that is, get yourself some Shadow Troopers. From Star Wars?
I am known as something of a philosopher. Some ask me, why are we here? The answer is often complicated. But today, we are here to kill all those bastards! Those are our enemies, the Britons. Brave? Yes. Foolish? Certain. Soon to be dead? That, men, is up to you.
Hell yeah.
They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations?
Hell yeah.
That army comprises a full quarter of our foe's warriors. Is that the best that they can do? These old women, beardless youths, and craven dogs?
Romans really didn't do beards,
we will
though.
grow weary of killing today.
Oh, jeez.
They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again.
Yeah, we have battering rams.
They slightly outnumber us. That much is true. And this means very little. They have no real stomach for war, I think. Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have beaten them. Today, when we
I love
win,
these speeches.
This victory will be yours as much as mine. And the first man to the enemy gets a jug of my finest wine.
Hell yeah. Italians have a harder time at growing beards. I don't see a whole lot of them with them. Yeah, no. Neither do I. I love the fact that it's like, what are we here to do? We're here to kill these people. We're here to kill those bastards. Alright, here we go.
Units,
I'm just gonna run all my dudes over here. First things first. So let's take a good look at my little cohorts here. Yeah, that looks like a more reasonable legionary. See, they still look relatively modern too. They almost look like they just have different color patterns. Although these look more like Spathas than rather. Those maybe, yeah, those are Pompeian gladiuses. Maybe. My little army, Apocalypse Army. My little army, Apocalypse Army. Wait, why is it the Apocalypse? Who's shooting at me? Oh, the chariots. Who cares? I'm just trying to whittle their numbers down, make it that much easier on me. Oh wow, I have 1 unit of Triarii. Shoot arrows! Pelt them with lots of pokey sticks, because the barbarians have tried to overrun society. Yep, that works. There we go.
Soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate.
And we're gonna just sit there and skirmish them down. Oh, barbarian peasants? That's a waste.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Ballistas at the ready! Yeah, well, no, I don't have any ballistas, though. Why not? Well, because this is supposed to be an easy fight. They've got nothing but mud-eating barbarians here.
Ram! Leave the ram! Unit! Unit! Unit!
These guys are gonna get massacred, but everybody else will be fine. Get him! Kill him! Run! Charge! See, now they've got to deal with actually heavily armored guys that are not fighting solo. Oh no, look at all that. They got to deal with all this crap too. Hell yeah, come on, let's get over here. They're stupid. They're feeding into the fatal funnel. No, they're doing... Look, they're doing great. They're doing an excellent job right now. Charge? How much? I charge at least $5. Now, everybody get into a line. Get in the lines.
Legionary cohort. Archers. Legionary. We're being attacked.
I know you are. I know. Okay. There you go. There you go. Boom. There you go. Just hit them with the frickin' spears, man. Not enough to watch this tomfoolery. How dare you? My tomfoolery is of the at least most mediocre version you're gonna find on the internet. Now let's get some spear boys to go attack the British cavalry chariots. How are you tonight, DC? I'm so glad that you're here. You did miss the story at the very beginning, but that's okay. There we go. Look at him just getting massacred. Yeah, there you go. Break. Flee in the name of flushed rhubarbs. There we go. Come on. Jeez, I still gotta cut through a bunch of these dudes too. You, sir, are a bit winded, so we're gonna pull you back a little bit. Move you up.
Units! Units!
He apparently tolerates people shitting inside of it. No. I don't tolerate that. It is somebody else that tolerates it. I'm just here to observe, I guess, the shitting of the building. Which is very different. Not different by enough, but it's different. There we go.
The gods be praised.
Well, he's dead.
The enemy general is dead.
That's
His
unfortunate
men
for him.
know their doom approaches.
Alright, your job is done. Time to run.
Legionary! Legionary cohort! March! Legionary cohort!
Well, time to just charge from the front. How many guys did I lose in this fight?
Defecate cohort! Legionary!
None. I lost none. Okay.
Legionary cohort! Destroy them! Legionary cohort!
Well, their day's about to suck.
General! Move! Defecate! Attack quickly!
Attacking uphill. That's a good idea. Whee!
Legionary cohort! Move! Attack cohort! Legionary cohort!
Hello.
Attack!
Oof. Not good.
Attack quickly!
Charge!
Legionary cohort! Attack cohort!
Go take those guys. Throw your little pokey spears.
Destroy them!
Oof, they're starting to engulf me here a little bit.
Forward! Priori! Move! Principe! Move! General! Forward!
Uh-oh.
Quickly!
And how was your day, DC? Hopefully it has gone well.
Move! Principe! March! Forward! Attack! Attack! Forward!
One over there. Yeah, y'all are just massacring these dudes. What? I did not tell you to attack. Under no circumstances did I tell you to attack. No, sir. No, you stay in the back. You are moral support. You are here to make people feel better about their life decisions, not to actually go and fight. I farted. Well, that's a good day, I think. Yeah? Is that a good day? Did you poop a little bit when you farted? A little poopy in there? Just a little bit of poopy?
Forward! Legionary cohort! Attack! Kill them! Legionary cohort! Legionary attack!
Get him!
Legionary!
Get him! You must think his is in New York. Welcome to New York, where the smells will repulse you. The people will too. Welcome to New York. The lights will just blind you. The sewers will grind you. Don't drink the water. Welcome to New York. That should be the actual theme song to New York. To Welcome to New York. Look, DC. Just I'll even do my best not to talk about heavy, serious stuff. We'll talk about light stuff, like the fact that Dragon Age Veilguard looks like the worst game I've ever seen in my life, and it is a fitting end to Dragon Age because Dragon Age dies after this game. Dragon Age will not exist after Dragon Age Veilguard. You cannot convince me otherwise. Need to play Dragon Age. Hold on, which one? Because the first one is good, the second one is meh, and Inquisition is absolutely terrible. I think the first one's really good. I like that. I like Origins and Awakening. DAO is the only good one. I would say that Dragon Age 2 is okay. It's just not what I wanted. They immediately shit it up as the first. They did. It's definitely not as good as the first one. All the rest pale in comparison. They undo their own lore to make room for whatever that is they're trying to do. Daylight come and you want to go home? Daylight come and I can go home. Hey, Mr. Man, hey, Mr. Video Game, don't you want to play me? Third was just boring. I quit barely into it. Yeah, I did something similar. I bought very much into it. But where are you going? Where are you going? Oh wow, they're getting butchered. Yeah, Dragon Age Origins is a lot of fun. I'm not very good at, I was never good at playing that game, but I really enjoyed it. Oh, excuse me. Jeez, snuck up on me there, man. Fine, I'm trying to get my guys to go into the melee. Charge! Oh, no, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Whee! Just kill them all. You're only good at boring games. Hey, that's not fair. It's true, but it's not fair. There you go, just keep pelting him. Let's get y'all guys running because y'all need to hurry this up. Why do y'all keep breaking contact? Go. I mean, this is going to be a bloody fight, and I'm okay with that. So let's just finish this up. How is Rome Remastered? Is the AI smarter? It is a little bit smarter, Mr. Benderado. Myth that play less boring games like Mortuary Assistant. No, those are very boring games, and I refuse to play boring games like Mortuary Assistant because they're very boring and nobody would ever want to watch them. I can prove it to you, and it's... See, fight's over. The AI is a bit smarter, Benderado. It's been a long time since I've played the original, so forgive me if I'm misconstruing it. I think the AI in this game still suffers from a lot of the same problems. It's not smarter in a sense of the same problems that it had before. A lot of them still exist, but I kind of like that. That's your most watched stream and YouTube video. No, Fokker, it is not because I don't know what you're talking about. Luckily, my favorite part of the game is this. Yes. Executions. Yes. But sir, how will we make the populace cooperate if we can't execute them? Ah. And I wouldn't know, because I would never ever go back and watch that video. And I honestly don't think it'll ever be as satisfying as the first time. So I don't really see a point of playing it again. I hated that game. The answer is Roman Steel. Roman Steel and Broody Eye Fist. No, see, I have to go deal with the Broody Eye in a little bit, because the Broody Eye just have doom stacks all over my backyard here. And I have let them grow way too big. They have become way too powerful. And even if I take Rome, I'm not saying I can. I promise it'll be just as satisfying. October's going to be lit, as the kids say. No, there won't be. No, it won't be. Which, by the way, actually, I should probably tell everybody right now. I plan on taking at least a day or two, and the Civil War is the best part of Rome. See, I know for a fact right now, the condition that I'm in, I've only got a few armies. The moment I cause Civil War, I'm going to have a shit fit on my hands. We already have 2 games in the pipe for October. We do have 2 games in the pipe for October, and I've got some more to play for October. However, there will be some time that Geisha and I are taking off for October. That is a thing that she has desired for, and we're going to clap gleefully. So there is going to be some days where I'm going to have to rely on somebody else to stream for me. Which game do you like more, Rome Remastered or Rome Remastered? 100%. 110% Rome Remastered. Rome Remastered is... No, you play! Rome Remastered has all the charm of the old Total War games. I think the UI is a very big downgrade overall. I think the UI from the original one is better. I'd play the games you're afraid to play, but I don't jump for that stuff. Because I'm not a pussy. Well, that's nice. I am. I don't like horror games. But yeah, Rome 2, even with all the stuff they added, I don't find Rome 2 is nearly as satisfying. Visually, it looks better. There's definitely a lot of good things about it, but overall, I don't think it's a good game. I think it still suffers from the exact same problems they launched with. I know a lot of people have kind of been they've been more lenient to it in like the Emperor Edition. They add a lot of cool campaigns in it. I still cannot get over the fact that I can't just click on a settlement and build stuff in the settlement. So instead of me looking at Rome as a bunch of cities, I look at Rome as a bunch of provinces. And I don't even mind the provincial system, right? I don't even mind the fact that there are some cities and there are some military cities. I don't mind that at all, because they have that in medieval too. My issue comes with the fact that if I only have, like, one of the 3 pieces of a province, that piece of territory is worthless, and it's a net negative on my economy, it's a net negative on my money, it's a net negative on everything. I hate it. I despise it. It's a terrible design, implemented terribly, for a game that was so amped up, they chose the worst time to test that. So, to answer your question, I like the faction diversity and the starting location variety of Rome 2, otherwise Rome Remastered. As I said, there's some good things about it. Visually, it looks pretty good. The units work pretty good. I also am a very big detractor of the health pool system. I do not like the idea that a unit of soldiers has a health pool, and that as you knock the health pool down, people die. I hate that. That's not how any Total War game has worked up until that point, and I find it just really obnoxious. When I'm playing Rome 2, Rome 1, the thing is, my heavy infantry, they can still go down, but they may have a better chance of surviving because they, you know, they have a heavy armor or something. I prefer the 1 HP system of Rome 1 as well. Yeah, I think most people do. Then it becomes Deadpool. Oh, shut up, DC. Just shut up. Just shut up, man. Smart ass. But yeah, no, because it acts like a tabletop game almost, where it's like it's an actual tabletop war game where like you got 1 HP and then you have your armor class. If you get hit, okay, are you wounded or are you dead? And there's another roll that happens for that in the background. That and the missiles in this game are actually a little bit more realistic. Rome 2 makes Mr. Bigglesworth upset, and when Mr. Bigglesworth becomes upset, health bars go down. Wow, that's a reference. That's a very reference.
Death approaches.
Oh, I missed a target. God dang it. And when Mr. Bigglesworth gets unhappy, people die! I like it whenever, like, is it Seth Green is his son and his second in command or whatever has to, like, try to constantly smack his hand from sending his son into the fire pits. I do like being able to play as Greeks or the successor kingdom starting locations, Massilia in France all the way back to Bactria in Pakistan. Again, there's lots of things that are really good in Rome 2. A lot of the campaigns are good, like the Emperor campaign, the basic campaign, the Caesar and Gaul campaign is probably one of my favorites. But still, it still suffers from the problem of what every modern Total War game suffers from, and it's the provincial system, the HP system, and the combat system. I hate it. Whereas in this game and other Total War games, I go, hey, I can do a field battle and I'll be happy because they actually have some kind of they've got some kind of system where I can use morale to my advantage. Whereas in this game, or in Rome 2, it almost feels like if you don't have massed infantry, you can't do anything. It rewards doom stacking and nothing else. What about the Nutra system? I don't know what to say to you about that other than I'm very upset at you. And right now, I should probably be building a military up that can conquer, or that can rival Metal Gear, but I'm not doing it yet. I think Warhammer is even worse, though. The unit HP is insane and has flying units and magic, which breaks the balance. The balance has always been broken. The balance in all the new Total War games has always been broken. They've never fixed it. I mean, Rome 2 is completely unbalanced, but the thing is, that's okay. It's not supposed to be balanced. My problem with Warhammer is that, you're right, everything about that is just, it doesn't work. But the biggest sin it ever committed was that, at least in Rome 2, the siege battles were playable. I have no idea what made them go, hey, you know what we don't need in Warhammer? Nobody cares in Warhammer about siege battles. And so they did nothing but do the most bland and generic, just open field fights that made me scream. Myth is a Weight Watchers kind of girl. Ew. 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 It is something that I am very unhappy with. I'm going to say it that way. I am not happy with Warhammer. And I feel bad saying that because Ron bought me Warhammer Total War, and I was just like, dude, I freaking hate this game. Please make it stop. The soundtrack of Rome was really good, though. Yeah, it is. It really is really good. And they, instead of using the same guy for Rome 2, they said, nah, we can do our own thing. And their own thing sucked. Like, the feel for Rome and Medieval 2 are so good. Hell, I mean, part of me wants to even kind of go back and play Medieval 1. I missed the general speeches pre-battle too. So you get, they cut everything out and then they sell it back to you, or they just never add it, and then later on they'll go, look what we did! We added something back in that you had years ago. And we go, thanks for that, douchebags. Let's see. Right now, I'm just spending all my money on upgrades. I mean, at this point in the game, the best I can do is just upgrade everything. Upgrade everything. And hope something sticks. Rome 2, the general starts talking after the battle starts and stops his speech if you tell him to move. I guess I never noticed it because I always moved him immediately. I need to get my managers in place. I've got it, Myth. I've got it. Myth is a Richard Simmons deal-a-meal system adherent. What the hell is a deal? What is that? I know of Richard Simmons. That man hated fat people. No one does that to fat people without hating them. Like, okay, so first off, here's my theory on Richard Simmons. You don't remember that from the 80s? No, I don't. That was before my time, unfortunately. I know of Richard Simmons. I don't know what deal-a-meal is, though. But the problem I have with I haven't played Rome 1 in a long time. How hard is the Seleucid and Carthage campaigns? This is the first time I've played it, really. I think I played a little bit of the Gothic War campaigns, just to kind of have fun. And then this is my first actual full campaign, and I have not defeated. And I refuse to play this game any other way than it was made, which is I must defeat the faction in order to play it. He had this little wallet where you would eat foods and slot the cards in following the system to control how much you ate. Alright, I guess that works. I mean, does it work? I wouldn't know. I genuinely don't know the answer to that. Richard Simmons was doing the Lord's work to eliminate the slovenly. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was not. Because none of the... I thought in the Rome 1 you just had to beat the game once to unlock all the factions. Nope. The only way to unlock a faction is to beat it. So now, or you had to, it probably worked for some people. No, it did not. What he did, okay, so this is a fun fact. None of the workouts that he did for fat people were just like all those diet systems of the 80s. So there's only a few diet systems that work, but even then you have to know what it is that you're eating. It all depends upon what you're eating and what you're doing. You know this. I mean, you should know this. But let me talk to Ben Dorito. Yeah, so Ben Dorito, the way you do this is that in the original games, you have to play and at least be involved in one battle to unlock a faction. If you destroy the faction or you don't destroy the faction, as long as you fought a battle against them and won, then you will gain that faction whenever the game is over. That is how that worked. You eat less, you work more. No, that is not correct. You can eat more in some cases. Well, I was thinking about it. It's partially correct. That is a mostly true statement, but it also depends, of course, of what you're what you're eating and when you eat. And so, the workouts that Richard Simmons did, that he encouraged other people to do, did not burn fat. It did not make you thinner. It may have given you cardio, but it was like a light cardio workout. It basically expended your energy, but didn't actually help you get thinner. It was just a waste of energy and time. And Richard Simmons made a ton of money off that. I just modified the text file, let you play as Rome Senate. That had to be the most challenging campaign, as all 3 Roman families declared war on you. When? Wrong. At the end of the day, 90% of this creative calorie deficit. Of course, what you eat matters, but that only determines how fast you lose and how it affects your overall health. Yeah, but Richard Simmons' workouts didn't do that. Like, I sincerely believe that man hated fat people. Like, it's just like, hey, you know, you can be thin like me. He was shaming fatties. No, he was. But again, that man hated fat people. Like, but he didn't hate fat people in a way that was just like, oh, I don't like the way fat people look. No. He hated fat people and said, I'm going to make you suffer and give you false hope. Like, there are ways to lose weight. Richard Simmons is not one of them. Isn't there an option for games? Yeah, there is. Fat people are the devil, and his real last name was Butcher, or Boucher. I wouldn't know. I've never met the devil, nor do I want to. Actually, I'll take it back. I've met a politician before. There we go. Healthy diet plus cardio is the best way to lose weight. Even if it's like 5 pounds a month, it adds up. So what you're telling me is that if I want to be looking like Richard Simmons with the weird hair and the really weird voice and the very, what's the word I'm looking for? Flamboyant lifestyle, I just need to do cardio. By the way, I actually got an elliptical today, like the little pedaling machine, and good God, I hated that. God, I hated that, but God, I need to do it, because I hate running. I hate running so much. I need to find a way to do cardio and do legs without running. I fucking hate cardio. I hate running. My brother runs all the time. He loves running. I hate him for it because I hate running. Running is the devil. Oh, man. You need resistance training. Muscle consumes more calories, and resistance training will boost your calorie consumption overall. Yeah, if I was to do it, I've been thinking about getting more into like actually working out more, and I bought myself some weights. But now it's just a matter of having time to sit down and do it. Because when I get home at the end of the day, I can't do it. Not right now, anyway. Not until this project's over. Once the project's over, I can actually spend my mornings like doing work, and I can kind of be reading emails. Weight training creates a lasting burn that continues beyond the workout. Yeah. I need to find... So what I want to do... I don't like running or leg days either. I just prefer to lift weights. I don't mind moving. It's just the part where, like, I've hurt my knees and my shoulders so much. Like, I'm pretty sure I've done some kind of nerve damage to my legs. Or at least my knees. Because if I put any kind of weight on my knees, like, if I kick my feet up... I don't love running, but I'm fine doing it. I have a tendency to sometimes really hurt my legs. So I don't want to do that unless I have to. Okay, urban cohort, Praetorian cohort. Could be trash form. Running is running. That's all I know. Running is running. That's all I know. But no, I've actually hurt my knees multiple times. I've played football. I used to be a lineman when I was in high school, and you would never know by looking at me. You really wouldn't, because I am a tall, I'm a tall, lanky motherfucker. Like, Muscle does not grow on me. No running incorrectly will cause discomfort and injury, especially as you get older. I can't speak to that too much, because I've only known run as in put one foot in front of the other and try to do heel to toe if you can. Or if you're sprinting, you do toesies.
I'll see what I can do.
Ah, I bought him out.
Securing resources.
Alright, so this is an army of sheep. No, what the hell are these? Got you beat. Tore both ACLs. Yeah, no, you beat me there, dude. You got me beat there. No problem. You got me there. I don't want to play catch up to you either. Just throwing that out there. I don't want to play catch up to you with your torn ACLs. Let's see here. And there is a reason I'm kind of just doing everything. It's just I need to catch up to my places. I need these places to get bigger. That's all I care about. I want these places to get bigger. That's all I want. I want more money so I can fund the upcoming Forever War that will essentially consume the next year and a half of my playthrough, because I have allowed the Scipii to wander around my backyard, knees bend backwards, you can roll like a chicken. See, that's a good idea. I like that idea. If I simply bend my knees backwards, I don't have to worry about running forwards ever again. Now, you could also see that video online of that one dude who was trying to, like, what, roll a tire with his legs and then his legs snap. The best part of Rome 1 is building peasants and disbanding them in a city, making it grow as the still remastered. So that I don't think works in remastered anymore. I don't think it does. I tried that and I don't think it really worked. I think they patched that. Are we in the Arrival? Why do I have a bunch of like level 1 ships? What is this? What is the purpose of this? I need like actual ships, not crappy ships.
Fleet ready. Yes, Captain.
Because Myth is uncultured. I am not uncultured, sir. I'll have you know that I am not an uncultured swine. I'm a very uncultured. The next best way is to put a governor in a city and enslave people. Hold on, there's an option to enslave people? Hold on, time out, time out, time out, time out, time out. Hold on, time out. Let's just pick a city. There's my yearly games, right? Well, this got... See, this is another thing I don't like. Their UI is jacked up. Right? No enslaved battle... Oh, okay, never mind. See, this is another thing I don't like about the game, is that they changed the UI... And some of the UI isn't that good. Like, they've tried to make this easier, but it really doesn't. I don't like this UI at all. And I really don't like the fact that they've got this, where it just, like, cuts off. They didn't even line stuff up right all the way. A little possible. I'm human because I had to tear both knees for them to bend backwards. Very Myth sucks for that. Look, I didn't make you bend your knees backwards. I simply encourage... I did what the FBI does. I gave you the tools, the method, the knowledge, and I encouraged you to do it. But I didn't make you. When you enslave battle captives, they get split between all cities of the governor, at least I did in the original. I thought it was every province in your... like, every settlement in your empire. And so, like, in reality, slaves kind of got less and less effective, like, as time went on. Makes me hurt thinking about it. Yeah, no. The idea of you know, cracking my knees backwards makes everything in my body hurt. Now, oh, there's another thing I really enjoy about Rome 2. I think the family system in Rome 2, like the actual political structures, are pretty darn good. I think they get better as, like, you get into the Total War Attila. God dang it, do I have an army here? I do, I've got an army in here. Mother... God darn it. Myth, I was talking and agreeing with Fucker that you are uncultured. No, I'm not uncultured. I'm not uncultured. I intend to be this way on purpose. It's very different. No, I enjoy being completely I enjoyed being this way. As that song says, that really important song that we all love. Something, something, something. I was born this way. Now, you're an uncultured swine cough who doesn't enjoy working as a mortuarist. Is that a Lady Gaga song? It is. It is a Lady Gaga song. Please don't judge me. You're new here. I'm trying to make Fokker and finish retarded. Look, you shouldn't point out people's disabilities. Especially mine. Just the fuck out of it. No! He deserves it. I'm not retarded, I just play one on the internet. Ah, very good. Thank you, Bouncing double D's. Asian bouncing double D's. See, I every now and again I think about changing that out, and then I forget. I think of changing the audio out for that one. Myth Dumbcough. You started reading the name and was distracted by boobies. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, but he's not wrong. I get distracted by boobies very easily. It's not wrong. I have lizard brain sometimes, where it's like, bouncing balls. Yes, Myth deserves to be judged. Too bad Geisha has none. Alright. If that's what you think, alright. You are free to believe whatever you want. I'll be back later. We're gonna lurk for now. Have a great stream. You too. Thank you, Benderita. I hope you have a good time doing whatever it is that you're doing. Hopefully it is fun and exciting. And if it's not, well, I'm sorry. You're dating a Japanese. There's a high likelihood they're A cup. Well, there's always room for improvement. Likelihood. There's always the opportunity that you know, things get better as time goes on. You never know. There we go. Let's get more floaty boats over here. Mythos, a cup of what? A cup of milk? Myth has been working hard to talk her into an improvement. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I joked with Geisha soon after our relationship. See, once you hit a certain point in a relationship, you can start making fun of people, okay? Not meanly, but in a loving way, okay? You can start making fun of your significant... That's how you know that you've made your relationship work, in my opinion. If you can poke fun at each other and nobody walks away hurt, you've done... You have made it. Your relationship is, like, the best it's gonna be. Just the fact that you can joke with them, but make fun of them whenever. Yes, but, like, you want them to not be hurt, you know? Like, let's be realistic. Like, you don't want to go to your significant other and be like, oh, you're a fat pig. I mean, you could tell them that, but tell them that in a way that's not so mean. However, they'll get over it. Yeah, by getting over you. And if you like them, well, that'll cause a problem.
Assassin ready. He's slow.
Assassin slain by bodyguards. Oh, no. They might not like me now because I just tried to assassinate a general. Let's see, where's my standing? Where is it? I forget where it is. God, I hate this UI sometimes. Where is it? There it is. Diplomatics. Nope. There you are. Okay, so current standing is the Broody Eye are the best in the Senate. The people love me the most. Why don't they like me more? Be an adult, that's by date 1 if you're doing it right. You just start gentle. You know, those sandals don't... You just start negging her. You know, those sandals, they really don't go with what you're wearing. I'm so sorry about that. Like, I just have to say that, you know? Just, like, softball it in there. No, you be a child about it. You tell her, it's like, look, if I wanted 2 scoops of raisins, I'd have gone and gotten some raisin bread. I was testing my date 1 with my longest lasting girlfriends. I'm sorry, teasing. I read testing. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I had to say it, though, because it was funny. It's like, look. If I wanted 2 scoops of... Sorry. If I wanted 2 raisins, I could just gone and gotten some raisin bread. Teasing is testing. So I'm hypocritical of you to say that when you are talking about taking it slow. I'm not saying... Okay, look. I didn't say... Wow, what the hell? Wow, they're all the way out here, good lord. Okay. I'm just saying that it does not hurt to be, you know, like, again, you don't, like, go in there, like, full fisted swinging, like, wow, good lord, if you sat on me, I may not make it out of the crack of your ass cheeks. Like, there are ways to do this that don't have to be mean, you know? But yeah, like, no, I would say, like, once you kind of hit the point where you can make fun of your significant other, you've made it. Like, you've made it to that point where you're as good as it's gonna get, in my opinion. Level 3 Foundry. Level 2 Foundry, okay. But these are also the guys I think that have the fewest. Let's start building those guys. It's an inactive settlement because there's nothing here. Myth walked in the first day expecting you to only have to tell her twice. Yeah. But no, I have offered that if she would like improvements that I would pay for them, and she got really mad. And I told her I was joking because I was like, no, it's fine. Like, I really don't care. I just thought it was funny. And she just started getting mad at me. And then I told her, I was like, but I like the jumbles. And then she got even more mad at me. And then I'll say something on the lines of like, wait a minute, hold on. Aren't you here for my enjoyment? And then she got even more mad at me. And then she stopped talking to me for a day. And then I realized I went too far. There's always a hint of truth to that if you bring it up, at least in her mind. See, that's the best part about it, is that I'll bring it up, and I'll kind of just... I'll do what women do. I'll do what women do in this case. I'll, like, kind of just do the sly, kind of, like, the undercutting passive-aggressive, like, side comments. I'll just mess with her on it, and I'm like, you know, they could be bigger, and just walk away. And then just watch her get really self-conscious, because I'm a mean bastard. Oh... But no, I wouldn't change anything. I mean, if she wanted to, I wouldn't be pissed off, but I wouldn't change anything. But I joke with her all the time because I think it's funny.
Aye, Captain.
Myth is like, I haven't seen her boobs in 3 days. I haven't seen titties in 3 days. I'm being starved. I'm being starved with the titties. At least change your socks and underwear. No. Look, that's what weak people do. Weak people change their socks and underwear. You hold your ground. You wait for those things to marinate. That's what a real man does. Oh, there's the foundry. Suggestica really just can't seem to get its crap together.
Sir!
But anyway, Dragon Age Veilguard. If I ever play that, it will probably be against my will, and Fokker will have probably bought it for me in the bargain bin of, like, a GameStop. I do not look forward to the day that I will probably go, wow, Veilguard wasn't as bad as I thought it was, because it will... What are y'all doing over here? Okay, let's build some archers here. Which, Dragon Age Veilguard is not out yet. It's the new Dragon Age game. It's the one where, like, there's no mana system. There's the combat system is kind of just, oh, click on that person and that's it. I would never give them money for that. Don't worry, BioWare won't exist much longer than now. So you won't be giving them money for much of anything. Yeah, after the debacle of Mass Effect, see, BioWare of old is dead. Let's just BioWare of old is not, nobody exists there anymore. There is no BioWare anymore. It is somebody walking around in the skin suit of BioWare, which is very different than BioWare.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain.
Hell yeah. Just another company that EA killed. I thought, who owns them? Is it EA? I don't remember it being EA. Does EA own BioWare? Oh yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, they do. I forgot about that. But I don't think EA killed them. I think a lot of the people just left. You know, I don't think that's necessarily EA's fault. It could be, but I don't know. It might be. I genuinely couldn't speak to it. I don't know. EA ruins every company they buy. You know, it's kind of like Disney. Disney ruins every company they buy, and Kathleen Kennedy is allegedly going to retire soon, though I doubt it. They eventually start sticking fingers in the pot and ruin it. See, Sega was smart. They let Creative Assembly do whatever they wanted to as long as they made money, and up until recently they made money. Now that they stopped, they're jumping in and saying, no, you freaking retards aren't doing that. Kathleen Kennedy wants to retire, but she wants to go on a high note. Yeah, I wonder what her version of a high note looks like. At this point, it's impossible. No, I agree. I mean, she's burned everything to the ground. Whatever her legacy she wanted it to be, whatever that was, it's over. That legacy will never come back. It's over. She's done. She's pissed off every fan. She has destroyed anything that George has done. She's not left a single stone unturned. I don't see how it is that she's ever going to, quote-unquote, well, I don't see how she's ever going to be able to get out of that. Her legacy never... No, her legacy exists. Her legacy exists entirely. It's all at Disney. And that legacy is destroying everything that George had built. That is her legacy. There is nothing to salvage. There is nothing to pull out from the fire. There is nothing new to create. She has destroyed the universe and the characters in it to the point where, unless they plan to start from scratch on every level, Star Wars is dead. Disney should have retired already. I don't understand how they haven't to this point. She has to have some epic skeletons on tap. She really should have been axed after The Last Jedi. I'm not arguing. I mean, but then again, I would have gotten rid of her after the. I would have gotten rid of her before then.
I will address them at once.
A most generous proposal.
I will address them at once.
Map information for map information.
Would you consider?
Sure.
Our thanks.
Alright, so really we've only got 4 factions on the map. Egypt, Brudii, Julii, Scipii, and Rome. And then you have whatever this is over here. I mean, I would have fired her after she greenlit the Force Awakens script. Yeah, that's another thing I would have done too. Because it's not, that was not a wise choice. It is disgusting what she's done with the franchises. But I think part of it is the fact that she has such a tenured career. And poke in the eye. Wait, what? It is incredible, though, how badly she has burned that franchise to the ground. And I wonder how much of it is her versus how much of it is maybe, like, political pressure inside the company. Like, oh, we want to do this, 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 and this. And she's, like, happy to do it, but she's just really bad at doing it. I mean, they all are. I mean, there's no way you can do diversity crap and it be any good, so... Let's do that. Let's do some walls. Let's do an aqueduct. Someone's pooping in the aqueduct. I think DC needs to go back at the beginning of the stream and listen to the story of the poopins. The major poopins. But I mean, like, she had so many projects that she started, or quote-unquote started, and never finished, and for good reason, because they were all terrible. Like, I mean, I think the idea that, like, some of the ideas on paper sound really cool. Like, hey, we want to make a show about a bunch of, stop. Merge.
Ready to sail.
Can I not merge?
Ready. Yes, Captain.
I think the idea of, oh, dude, no. So, and we're going to be wrapping it up, like, after the next turn. So, essentially, one of the new places, you know what, I would just recommend going and watch the beginning, because I go into excruciating detail over what happened to me today. I lost my train of thought. Good dang it. My brain just went like, what? Ooh, look, another one. Asinius Silo. Senate offices. Hell yeah. So, at the Senate, I'm still only at half. How is it? Like, it does all the time. You know, well, you know. The people don't. The people like me more than everybody else, though. Which is good.
Set sail. Aye, Captain.
Apparently, they really don't want to go and finish off the Greeks.
Fleet ready. Set sail. Ready to sail. Ready to sail. Aye, Captain. Fleet ready.
Anyway, what was I going to say about Kathleen Kennedy? I forgot it. I'm starting to get tired. My brain's starting to shut down. Alright. I think that does it for me tonight, guys. Look, another one. Fantastic. So, we're gonna call it a night here. I'm gonna just let those go.
Aye, Captain.
No! Yes, DC, yes.
General, engage the enemy. Begin the siege.
And we will start our
Under
next
siege, sir.
no.
Orders.
I am way too tired. And I have to get up early tomorrow, so new.
Set sail.
So we are going to save our game. And we are going to exit out here. So thank you guys for watching. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, Benderado, for following. Sorry, your name's escaping me, and I apologize. I hope you enjoyed your time with us. I hope to see you all again soon. Have a good night, everybody.